survey in regard to this issue. Now, let me read that to you just so you know. This is from the AKC. In regards to the collie standard, I recommend that a committee be formed to investigate and assess the situation, including surveying the membership and educating the membership in regards to the issue. In all instances, the smaller a committee, the better, of 3 to 5, preferably an odd number. Now, we ended up with 5. We wanted more rather than fewer. I actually ended up with this job. I am a non-voting member of this committee because I was the Judge's Ed chair. To who? Me? No, the president. And as far as I can tell, the people, let's see, who's on the committee? Judy Evans, who has bred 16 Sable Merle champions, finished 16 Sable Merle champions. And Doris Werdeman, who is an Aubrey, who does several groups and was a past president of CC of A. Bill Broken was a past president of CC of A and on the committee in the past. Oh, Les Canopy, and she was on it because of the breeder head thing. They wanted the judge's head and the breeder head chairman. And Nancy McDonald is the other one who is a non-judge but a very active collie exhibitor.
So basically,
that's the first thing that we got
3 to 4 people against Sable Merles and 1 for Sable Merles.
When I called them, I wanted to know about having, you hear so much about having an open Sable Merle class. Well, you can't, what I got back from them is this. Dear Mr. Coen, this is to follow up on our telephone conversation regarding the sable, the color sable with the Merle marking pattern. The most prudent, immediate course of action is the statement you forwarded to me, that's the directive that I read to you, to send to all judges in regards to the warding of dogs. It would be prudent of the club, that's the CC of A, to establish a means of educating the breeders in that this is not a color with a pattern that can be readily identified. It is not recommended to attempt to establish an additional class. This is from Mary Beth. I am the staff liaison for clubs in regards to breed standard issues. Should you need any additional assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me. So basically, if you can't have an open Sable Merle class because the judge needs to be able to look at the dog and know that it belongs in that class, and you can't always tell. So that was the first brick wall. So I wrote a letter to the district directors, which I think you probably all have seen because your district director sent it to you, with a proposal of what I thought that this committee should do in terms of education and surveying the membership. So the first thing that we've done is we came up with a survey. I think you sent that to everyone too?
No.
No? How many of you here are mentors that have filled it out? Yeah. Okay, good. So, I'll show you. It's a little more involved than the one that I brought for those of you who wanted to fill one out today. So I have one. Let's see. Let's start with this. So remember when I was out here for the seminar, I spoke to you about breed mentors, and I read off the qualifications. So why we have a mentor system, which is a system of people who have qualified, who would have agreed to certain conditions and would be willing to mentor prospective judges, because the AKC now has a component in the application process for judges where they get ringside mentoring. So the AKC needed a way to hear from the parent clubs about who would be qualified. I mean, you don't want the people who are brand new to the breed telling the prospective judge from Belgian Turfs or whatever, this is, how you should judge a collie. So we needed a system. So the Judges Education Committee went ahead and came up with a system that Joan Graber had actually started it, and we refined it so that there were other ways besides having a license that you could follow. And obviously not everyone's a judge, but that doesn't mean they can't speak with judges about judging. So let me just read it to you, because I want to establish what this mentor system was. And I want you to know that this system is now used by other breed clubs, because it was brought up at the parent club conference as one of the ones that works. So in order to be a mentor in this breed, you need 50 points, okay? So if you're sitting out there and you're counting up in your head and you find you qualify, please come to me. And this is also on the CC of A website. So has bred collies for at least 15 years, 10 points. Has been a CC of A member for at least 15 years, 5 points. Quarter Century Club member, 10 points. Has bred at least five homebred champions, 10 points. 10 or more homebred champions, 20 points. Has attended at least 5 national specialties, 5 points. Has attended 15 or more national specialties, 10 points. Has attended CC of A Judges Ed Seminar, AKC Advanced Herding Breeds. Later, the results of those, because that has closed. In the meantime, if there are some of you today who are not mentors but have opinions, we would certainly like to hear them. And I printed up this form. Some of you, quite a few of you, have come to me and gotten them today and turned them back. But is there anyone who wants? Okay, would you hand these out, please? Thanks.
I can count to 2, I promise.
They're waiting for him to drive away.
Yeah, all the way like, why is he still here?
I don't think he's got anybody.
So in the letter that I wrote to the district directors, there were a few things that we proposed in terms of education as well as surveying. One was to get in touch with a few geneticists about the inheritance of the Merle gene. It just so happens we have one of them here today. And I'm actually not going to read these to you because, I mean, I can, but